This is a technical analysis and news of the Luna Terra LUNC. Terra LUNA Classic price prediction. How high can LUNC rally by 2023? LUNC has technically bounced off the 50-day moving average line at $0, is now trading at 0.000294. At $0, the LUNC USD has completed a 61.8% Fibonacci retracement, and candles closing above this level improve the possibility of a positive reversal. The immediate resistance level for LUNC is $0, which is prolonged by a 38.2% Fibonacci retracement. Above this, LUNC may aim for the 50% and 61.8% Fibonacci retracement levels of $0, respectively. On the daily timescale, the major technical indicators, the relative strength index and the moving average convergence and divergence, are tossing in the bullish and bearish zones. These signs reflect a tug of war between bulls and bears, meaning that investors are waiting for a strong cause to act. A breach of $0 drive the LUNC price as low as $0. LUNC burning rate shows 100% result against last week. Here's how much gone. After almost 2 weeks of widespread burning of the famed LUNC, the number of cryptocurrency burns remains steady. Approximately 7.2 billion LUNC coins were destroyed 7 days after last week's conclusion. Furthermore, the quantity of coins burnt by Binance is expected to be revealed tomorrow, Oct. 10. Remember that once the initial batch was burnt, about 6 billion LUNC in trading commissions were taken from the market. We may anticipate a drop in LUNC burning quantities based on trade volume statistics. According to CoinMarketCap statistics, if the LUNC trading volume was $913 million on Monday, Oct. 3, its value steadily declined to $250 million by the end of the week. When the major volume of burning accounts for the volume of trading commissions and trade tax, a decline in trading activity might be detrimental. Throughout the week, the LUNC price has been falling. After failing to break above the critical resistance level of $0, the LUNC quotes plunged, smashing through support after support and presently trading below $0. LUNC price prediction. Why cryptos like Tamadoge are easily entering the space. Terra Classic, with a massive trading volume, is now exhibiting a strong volatility trend in the cryptocurrency market. LUNC, formerly known as Luna, is the native token of the previous Terra Classic chain, which has been relaunched as Terra Classic. LUNC was released on May 28, 2022, after the production of the Genesis block on the new chain, with the sole purpose of functioning as an arbitrage mechanism to the Terra algorithm stablecoin. However, certain cryptocurrencies, like as LUNC, seem to be underperforming, paving the door for cryptocurrencies such as imp.io and Tamadoge to enter the crypto market. This essay will look at 2 of these unique coins that are slowly luring consumers into their separate metaverses via spectacular crypto market activities. Meanwhile, to understand why LUNC does not seem to be an attractive investment, consider the price estimates for LUNC tokens. The price forecasts in the table below were compiled by leading cryptocurrency professionals and analysts. Given the tremendous volatility of the crypto market, it is important to understand that these values are not set and are subject to change at any moment depending on how the crypto market performs in the future. Looking at the LUNC token price forecasts in the table above, you should be able to tell where the price of LUNC tokens will decline in the next 8 years. According to the most recent statistics collected from prominent crypto authorities, LUNC coins are presently trading for $0 token, representing a 0.6% increase. The total circulating quantity of LUNC tokens is 6,893,139,713,785 with a market valuation of $2,038,923,108 from an unlimited maximum supply. In the last 24 hours, the token's value has dropped by 0.15% from its present level. Furthermore, the price of LUNC tokens has fallen by 39.99% in the previous month, removing a fairly little amount of $0 the token's current worth. The price forecasts in the table above from 2022 to 2030 show a steady progressive trend in LUNC token pricing. This gradual progressing trend suggests that prospective investors should think carefully before investing in Terra LUNA Classic. On the contrary, cryptocurrencies such as imp.io and Tamadoge should be considered since they have shown to provide crypto investors with what other cryptocurrencies have failed to provide. Terra LUNA Classic price prediction 2025 to 2030. Why a $5 target for LUNC makes sense. It was established in 2019 as the Terra stablecoin system's native cryptocurrency. Terra USD was linked to LUNC in order to assure price stability. Those associated with the business are well aware of the Twin Coins collapse in May 2022, which precipitated the cryptocurrency catastrophe in the second quarter of 2022. Terraform Labs was founded in 2018 by Du Kwon and Daniel Shin, two software entrepreneurs from Seoul, South Korea. The next year, the two launched the Terra blockchain and the US stablecoin, both of which were tied to the Luna token. It was designed to provide the benefits of price stability, increased currency acceptability, decentralized anonymity, and rapid, cost-effective payments. It is the most contentious cryptocurrency today and one of the most well-known stablecoin ventures. The Terra 2.0 blockchain uses the proof-of-stake consensus method to verify transactions. The top cryptocurrency, Ethereum, has also switched from a proof-of-work to a proof-of-stake method, increasing competition among POS blockchains. At any one moment, the network has 130 validators active. It is regarded as a particularly eco-friendly coin as a POS platform. A stablecoin is designed to protect coin holders from the volatility of competing cryptocurrencies. It is linked to either a fiat money, such as the US dollar, or a cryptocurrency. The Terra USD was linked to the Luna Classic. This is where the issue started. A cryptocurrency is not the same as gold reserves. As UNA prices destabilized, so did US prices, and the whole stablecoin system crashed in May 2022. For the first several years, LUNC performed well. By the end of 2021, it was even in the top 10 cryptocurrencies in terms of market value. However, the Terra system disintegrated in May 2022, resulting in a fork. It essentially introduced a new version of Luna. The Terra Ecosystem Revival Plan 2 was implemented, allowing for the existence of both forms of the Luna token. Without a question, the future of this coin is critical in deciding if a failing cryptocurrency can recover and develop. So far, its performance after the May 2022 catastrophe has been less than ecstatic. However, if LUNC does well in the future, it will be reason for celebration not just for one cryptocurrency but for many others. Price, volume, and everything in between for LUNC. LUNC's price has been stable between 20 cents and $1.30 since its debut in 2019. When the crypto market exploded in mid-2021, the price of Bitcoin started to rise. By the end of the year, it had almost reached $100. Starting in 2022, it fluctuated between $50 and $100 until reaching an all-time high of $119.18 on the 5th of April 2022. The Terra system failed in mid-May as its price started to decline the following month. According to Bloomberg, the market lost around $45 billion in a week after the Terra crash in May 2022. The Korean National Tax Service penalized Terraform Labs and its co-founder Du Kwon $78.4 million in corporation and income tax. Bloomberg reported on May 25, 2022, that the network has introduced a new version of the cryptocurrency, Luna. The older cryptocurrency is now known as Luna Classic, while the newest one is known as Luna 2.0. Though the earlier cryptocurrency, LUNC, has not been completely replaced, many users are migrating to Luna. It should be mentioned that LUNC has not been doing well so far. LUNC's market capitalization indicates market attitude about the cryptocurrency. It did not even approach $500 million in 2019-20, but it started to rise in 2021. It has now surpassed the $1 billion threshold as of the beginning of February. By the end of 2022, it would have surpassed $36 billion. LUNC's voyage continued to ascend the next year, reaching $41 billion in April 2022. However, after the May 2022 fall, it has fluctuated between $300 million and $1.5 billion. South Korea is now attempting to remove Kwon's passport, which might compel him to return home. According to Bloomberg, a request has been made to the country's foreign ministry to cancel the travel passport. A warrant for his arrest and those of other members has already been issued. According to the Financial Times, South Korean prosecutors have requested that Interpol issue a red notice against Kwon. Kwon, on the other hand, stated that he is not on the run from any government agency, and that the firm is fully cooperating and has nothing to hide. The crypto crisis that followed the demise of the twin currencies Terra USD and Luna Classic harmed the whole cryptocurrency industry. In such conditions, LUNC is more susceptible. LUNC's 2025 forecast. Before you continue reading, you should be aware that the projections of various cryptocurrency platforms and experts vary greatly since different analysts depend on different sets of criteria to get their findings. Many times, these projections are completely incorrect. Furthermore, no one can predict events like the Chinese crypto ban or the Russia-Ukraine situation. Let us now examine what many experts have to say regarding the future of LUNC in 2025. According to Telegaon, the lowest and maximum LUNC pricing in 2025 will be $0.02, respectively. Other analysts believe that LUNC's average price in the next year will be 1 cent, based on its recent performance. Coinpedia, on the other hand, is less hopeful about the future of Luna Classic. In 2025, LUNC is expected to trade at a high of $0, a low of $0. It will cost $0 average in that year. LUNC's 2030 forecast. Vechain is confident about the prospects of LUNC in 2030 as well. It forecasted that LUNC will trade as high as $5.23 and as low as $1.93 in 2030, with an average price of $3.11. LUNC's price, on the other hand, is expected to oscillate between $0 2030, according to Bitcoin Wisdom. According to the forecast, its average price in the given year will be $0. So far, we have offered a brief overview of Luna Classic. We would want to remind everyone thinking about investing in Bitcoin that cryptocurrency forecasts cannot be depended on totally. Furthermore, before investing in LUNC, you should perform your own research. The cryptocurrency market remains very pessimistic and is expected to stay volatile for the foreseeable future. According to a recent Bloomberg story, forthcoming law will prohibit algorithmic stablecoins such as Terra LUNC, the collapse of which caused a worldwide crypto panic. The law in question is now being developed in the United States House of Representatives. The measure would make creating or issuing new endogenously collateralized stablecoins illegal. We should also keep an eye on how the Terra community adapts to technological and business developments. It will decide if these initiatives are effective in recovering the faith of investors. Terra LUNA Classic price prediction. Will LUNC's price hit $3.01? Last week, the price of Terra LUNA Classic was $0. It has moved minus 7.96% in the last week and is now at $0. In reality, LUNC has surged by 3.58% in the last 24 hours. The cryptocurrency market is somewhat negative. Long-term sentiment is positive, and LUNC might reach $158.80 in 2023. As of the time of writing, the total circulating supply of Terra LUNA Classic was $6892445660427.03, and the market capitalization of LUNC was $2,122,332,931. Terra is an open-source blockchain technology that hosts a dynamic ecosystem of decentralized applications and top-tier development tools. Terra's blockchain paves the way for next-generation DeFi experiences by using a proof-of-stake consensus method. Terra is also a payment mechanism for an algorithmic stablecoin that is supposed to track the price of a fiat currency. Terra was created in 2018 by Terraform Labs. Do Kwon and Daniel Shin established this South Korean lab to combine the greatest qualities of fiat money and Bitcoin into a price-stable coin. The native coin of the Terra system is mostly used for staking. It may also be used for governance, allowing users to make modifications to the Terra protocol. Following its debut in 2018, the altcoin's primary function was to act as a counterpart in absorbing price swings of Terra's algorithmic stablecoin, Terra USD, the strike that altered everything. Following an assault that exploited a flaw in the blockchain protocol, USD failed to properly issue and burn its tokens in order to establish a balance of demand and supply at the $1 peg. Following the loss of its dollar peg, USD saw a catastrophic loss of value, which has gone down in the annals of big crypto collapses. The events that followed prompted Do Kwon to further up his resurrection efforts. In doing so, he recommended a hard fork, which was approved by the majority of the community members. As a result, two Terra blockchains would now operate concurrently. The original Terra blockchain, with the token rebranded from Luna to Luna Classic. A new blockchain technology with its own native cryptocurrency named Luna. At some time this year, Luna was rated as the 7th largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. Following the most recent developments, LUNC's rating is far over 200. As previously stated, Terra's disintegration prompted the development of a new chain, while the old chain was called Terra Classic. On the other hand, Terra 2.0's goal would be to inherit all of the prior network's protocols and applications. This, however, raises the issue of LUNC's functional or practical value in the future. The Terra community shown strong rebound instincts as they kept their dreams alive throughout LUNC's burn process. So far, the overall mood toward this reorganization plan has been fairly favorable, as indicated by greater than 170% weekly gains towards the end of August. Check out our channel for the stock market day trading technical analysis tutorial for beginners, also available in Hindi and Bangla languages via captions. This can be used for live trading for gold analysis, oil technical analysis, and stocks analysis. This knowledge is especially important for day trading live. Power of stock trading could be unleashed if you paper trade and apply the knowledge shared in this course. You could find using screeners and technical analysis best stocks to buy now, and including additional metrics gain knowledge about best dividend stocks to buy now. Please come back to this channel to understand what are the best stocks to buy now. Also, we present analysis on Bitcoin and Bitcoin news today. We cover tickers, XRP, BTC, Cardano, ETH technical analysis, and BNB Hive. We also going to add explanations on topics such as how to stake LUNA Classic and BNB miner works. Our videos cover BTC technical analysis, LUNA Classic price prediction, Binance USC analysis, and more, mainnet 2F. In the next weeks, we will add vechain live news in our videos and ethereum mainnet details. This is Crypto Block IQ. Subscribe to this channel to get the latest price analysis and trading systems signals. We focus on LUNC news today, Terra LUNA Classic news today, LUNA Classic price prediction. Also, we present analysis on Bitcoin and Bitcoin news today. We cover tickers, XRP, BTC, Cardano, ETH technical analysis, and BNB Hive. We also going to add explanations on topics such as how to stake LUNA Classic and BNB miner works. Our videos cover BTC technical analysis, LUNA Classic price prediction, Binance USC analysis, and more, mainnet 2F. In the next weeks, we will add vechain live news in our videos and ethereum mainnet details. Write down below in the comments what is your strategy for the next few days. Click the card on the right to get to more Bitcoin price prediction analysis.